Neil's an esteemed psychologist who specializes in bipolar disorder. He received a PhD from California University of Pennsylvania with a minor in interpretive dance. He has been treating patients with bipolar disorder for almost a decade, and he is only 18 years old. After scheduling his appointment the week before, Jordan comes in to visit Dr. Neil. Jordan is 18 years old and was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when he was 16. His symptoms have gotten significantly worse over the last year, and his mood swings have become more frequent. He heard of Dr. Neil from his ad in the newspaper and decided to give him a call. Jordan, currently in the mania phase of the disorder, viciously shakes Dr. Neil's hand.
Hello, Jordan. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Hey, Dr. Neil, nice to meet you.
Please sit down. One second, please. So, Jordan, it says in your records that you were diagnosed with bipolar disorder when you were 16, but I assume you've had it most of your life. So when you called me last week, you said your symptoms have gotten worse since last year, and your mood swings have become more often. Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
How have you been feeling today, Jordan?
After Neil finished his question, Jordan's smile fades. He quickly feels depressed and stares at his feet. Mumbling, he replies.
Bad.
Could you elaborate a little more? I'm trying to get a better understanding of the situation. I mean, trust me. I'm a doctor.
Well, today was awful. I mean, I woke up and I stubbed my toe on my nightstand, and then I went and fell down the stairs, and later I called my friends and nobody answered, which makes sense because no one wants to be my friend.
No, Jordan. That's not true. You're an outstanding human being, and my God, you were handsome. There's no reason why you should feel that way about yourself.
No, it's true. I'm stupid. No one wants to be my friend. I mean, just look at me.
Jordan suddenly feels very tired and lies down in his chair.
Jordan, please wake up. Feelings of worthlessness and lack of energy are two symptoms of the depressive phase of bipolar disorder. Just in the few minutes that you and I have been together, you've had a mood swing. How often do these swings occur?
Jordan, in the mania phase, wakes up and begins bouncing in his chair again.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel great. I've never been better.
Jordan, you just had another mood swing.
Yeah, right.
Jordan, now you're in the mania phase. I can tell by your talkativeness and sudden joy. I have some medicine that I think can help you with your symptoms and make your mood swings a little less frequent. Here, take some of this. Do you feel any better?
I feel fantastic.
Yes, I know. That's how you feel during your manic phase. Did the medicine even help at all?
I don't think anything can make me feel better than how I feel right now.
Clearly the antipsychotic drugs didn't work. Which is strange, because I feel like in the 5 seconds after you took it, it should have come into effect. Let's try a new one. Are you feeling any better now?
Jordan has another mood swing and goes back to being depressed.
How about you? Horrible. What'd you give me?
I gave you lithium. It's a drug that we doctors commonly give to patients with bipolar disorder.
You know, I don't even know why you waste time on me. I'm a lost cause. I should probably just kill myself.
Whoa, no, Jordan. Your case is more serious than I anticipated. You need to have electroconvulsive therapy. ECT is used for patients where the medicine doesn't work. Conveniently, since I did not follow ethical guidelines, I have an ECT machine right here. Here, let me get some sensors for you to put on your head. What's going to happen is, I'm going to turn on this machine, and electricity is going to shoot through your brain. It is commonly used for people with mania, severe depression, and pregnant women as well, for their inability to take drugs. Since you have 2 of those 3 requirements, I'm not going to say which 2. I've decided that ECT is the best option available.
Is it going to hurt?
Oh, definitely. But you'll have memory loss, so that won't be a problem for the HR department.
After Dr. Neil turns on the machine, Jordan's body shakes violently. After a few seconds, Dr. Neil turns off the ECT.
Hello, Jordan? How are you feeling?
Where am I? And who's Jordan?
Excellent. It appears that the bipolar disorder has been cured. How do you feel?
I Be alright, I guess.
Suddenly, Jordan enters the mania phase.
Thanks, Doc. Feel much better.
Oh dear, it seems that the ECT didn't work. You might have to come back more often.
Okay.
Well, see you next week! Jordan, welcome back! How are you feeling today?
Awful.
Well, that's bad to hear. Please take a seat. It seems like you've started off the day in some sort of depressive phase. So, but I have good news for you.
What's so good about it?
Despite your negativity, I am quite excited. There's an alternative to medicine and ECT that you endured last week. It's called cognitive behavior therapy.
How does it work?
Here's how it will go. You just tell me something bad that happened to you today, and I will try to help you find the positives. I know this may be hard, but I think it can help you get over your depression.
Well, earlier I left the gate open in my backyard, and my dog ran out, and he was hit by a car, and it's all my fault.
Jordan, I'm very sorry to hear that, but this was not your fault. Just think about some of the good things in your life. You're youthful, and by the looks of it, you're quite healthy, and you have a family and friends that love you. Does that make you feel any better?
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
Splendid. Now, when do you think the last time your manic episode was?
Probably about a week ago. I don't know, I can't really remember.
Jordan, it appears that you're in one right now.
I don't know what this mania is that you're talking about, but ever since I left your office last week, I felt great. I got laid off from my job a couple days ago, but I guess that's alright.
You got laid off from your job, Jordan? That doesn't sound very positive to me at all.
I think it's okay. I'll find another one eventually. Plus now I have more free time to do whatever I want.
Let me ask you a question, Jordan. When you're in your manic phase, do you tend to do anything irrational? You know, something that average people may not consider normal.
Well, the other day I ran into oncoming traffic for fun. But I thought, I'll be fine, so why not?
Now listen here, old sport. It may seem like you're invincible when you're in your manic episode, but your actions still have consequences. You could have very likely been hurt.
No way, Dr. Neal. Whenever I feel this great, everything I do goes perfectly.
Jordan, this is a serious matter. You could have been hit by a car. That would have seriously injured you or even killed you. Think of how your friends and family would feel about that.
I guess you're right. Even when I feel great, bad things could still happen, and I need to take into account my family and friends' feelings.
It's very true. How are you feeling right about now?
I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I'm not depressed, and I'm not, overly excited. I guess you could say content.
Jordan, that is the cat's meow. This is literally the bee's knees. You have made great progress today, Jordan. And if you keep up the same treatment, I am sure your bipolar disorder will become much more manageable.
Thanks, Dr. Neal. I really appreciate everything. Oh, by the way, I don't have insurance.
What? Sensors for you to put on your head. That is the cat's meow. That's the cat's meow. This is literally... No way, Dr. Neal. That's the cat's meow, Jordan. This is literally the bee's knees. You have made great progress today, Jordan. If you keep up the same treatment, I'm sure your bipolar disorder will eventually eradicate itself from your body.
We're not saying that either.